Happy New Year! I know it's February, but hey, I've been away for a while. I missed you guys, and I'm back. Today, we're going to talk about meal preps. That's right, I'm back! I went away overseas for 3 weeks. Just on 3 weeks. Came back, had to go back to work, and I really just haven't been super motivated to do a video, but I'm back. So let's get right into it. Starting weight, 162.5 kilos. Whew, that's a lot of chicken nuggets. Current weight, 95. I don't have a photo of it. I didn't take one this morning. I wasn't thinking. I just jumped on the scales. I only weigh myself once a week, 95. So that's actually up on my last time I weighed myself. I weighed myself probably a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I was 94.2. So I put on about 800 grams in 2 weeks. I'm not that fussed. I'm sure it's just a fluctuation thing. Doesn't bother me. I will work on it, get it down again. This year we're aiming to go down probably another 10, 12 kilos, but also gain lots of strength, lots of muscles, all the good stuff that I want in my life. So we're gonna do all that. This video today is basically all gonna be about meal preps. I got asked yesterday about meal preps and I said, I'll do a video about it. So I'm keeping my promise and I'm gonna put that video in right now. So this is just me, how I do it. You can do it any other way, whichever way you wanna do it. All I do is cook vegetables, meat, and a couple of snacks and some breakfast. It takes just over an hour and I have everything set for the week. So I'll put that video in now. Hope you enjoy it and we'll talk afterwards. So yeah, here is meal preps. So like I said, this video will be about meal preps. My weekly meal prep is done basically on a Sunday. I do all my cuts of protein and I do my vegetables all at once. I do freeze the protein, the meats and stuff, and I keep the vegetables just in a container fresh. You can portion them out and freeze them if you wish, but this is the way I do it. If you have any questions about it, please just comment about it. I will show you what vegetables I put in here. So the vegetables I add into my mixture each week are basically the same, but I add a few things here and there. The first one is I always have sweet potato, good bit of carbs. Zucchini is very good. It's also good for hydration. People, they struggle to drink enough water, but things like zucchini and cucumbers and all that, they have a lot of hydration in them, so they help you out a bit. Basically all vegetables and fruits do. Capsicum, it's either a red one or a yellow one. Generally don't have green. I have it for color, flavor as well, because there's a lot of green vegetables in here. Red onion, baby spinach, and of course, mushrooms. We get them in there. I also add, lately I've been adding, well today will be the first time I'm gonna add some corn and some chickpeas. Just add that just for more variety, more flavors. Chickpeas are good, good protein source, bit of carbs as well. As I train a lot, I need as much natural carbs as possible. So that's my vegetable selection. We'll get it chopped up and we'll get started on the cooking process. So there we go, I've cut up all the vegetables. I cut them into just dice them up a little bit. They cook quicker, much easier for me. I generally fry them off. I put them in just a pan, I'll show you how I get it done. Add some spices, salt and pepper, plenty of that stuff. Mix it all together and that's your vegetables done for the week. I'll get onto the cooking right now. that's it, guys. The veggies are cooked. I just let them cool down for a little bit and then I'll chuck them in this container, refrigerate them. Now you can separate it and freeze it and take out all the meals you want for the week. As you can see over there, I've got some taken out for lunch tomorrow and today and dinner today. So I'm going to put that all in a container and that'll last me till Friday, possibly Saturday. But yeah, generally use about 1/3 of a cup to 1/2 a cup of vegetables every meal. Well, for dinner and lunch. So that's my mix. You want to cook the hard vegetables first, like the sweet potatoes, zucchini, and capsicum first. They take a bit longer to cook, but you don't want to cook it too much because they will turn to mush. So yeah, keep the integrity of it, cook it down. It took about 10 minutes, I think, not even. So yeah, it's not that hard. We'll put it away, and if, like I said, if you want to separate them, put them into little bags separate so you can just take them out as you want. That's fine. I just keep them in the fridge. They generally stay fresh for about 5 to 6 days. All right, veggies are done. Now it's time for the protein part. What meats did I buy this week? Well, generally I've got a steak here. I have eye fillet. I bought pork mince, 1/2 kilo. Pork mince is really good. It's high in protein. Generally when you cook it, you can drain as much fat out as you want. It's just a different type of meat instead of, you know, your steak, your minced beef and all that stuff. So I do have minced beef sometimes, but generally minced pork's pretty good. I got 2 chicken sausages. I'll chop these up, measure it out, because every meal I have is about 80 to 90 grams of meat, plus 1/3 to 1/2 a cup of vegetables, and that's generally takes me to the calories I need for the day with my training and everything like that. You can adjust everything. You might only want 50 grams and have vegetables with it. You're gonna need some bags to freeze them up. I'll be back in 1 second. Once you portion them out, they're gonna look like this. This is my dinner or lunch for tomorrow. Either way, they're thawing out now. So then we're gonna throw them in the freezer afterwards. That's all you need. We're gonna measure it up now, show you how I do it. Also, I suggest you invest in a scale, $5, $10 from Kmart. Easy to do, easy to work. I also have 12 eggs. I'm gonna use 6 of them. And I have bacon, because I make bacon and eggs. I make a big batch of it and that lasts me 6 eggs with bacon, 3 days, 4 days. Gives me some breakfast in the morning. I just chuck it in and take it to work when I want to have it. I eat it. So yeah, let's get prepping. There you go, guys. There's my veggies done and now my meats are done. That's 10 meals right there. So 1 lunch, 1 dinner every day for the week at work. On the weekends, I generally just mix things up. I also do some, at least once a week, I have a vegetarian dish for dinner and for lunch. So I have chickpea pasta to replace the meat. You can buy this at any good supermarket. Coles, Woolies, whatever, you got them all. That's a good alternative to meat if you don't want to have any meat for the day. Just have some of that. It's pretty good. Just some of the spices I used. So with the vegetables, I had some Italian spice, and of course, salt and garlic. But yeah, that's basically the main bulk of it. It's been probably 45 minutes and I've done all of that. So maybe less, half, I don't know, but yeah. That's the bulk of it. Now I just got to freeze all the meat. I put the vegetables into the fridge. I keep them there. The meat I just take out in the morning before I go to work. So I take out 2 bags, 1 for dinner that night, 1 for lunch the next day. So yeah, it's up to you. You can do the individual bags for the vegetables. Up to you. You can either do a big pot of food altogether. That's up to you. But that's what I do for that. Now on to the breakfast section, eggs and bacon. So there we go, guys. I've got eggs, 6 eggs, 4 pieces of bacon. I generally normally have 3, but I took it out of the freezer. I bought it last week and I thought I only had 3 slices left, but I got 4, so a bit extra, that's fine. I generally cook it in coconut oil. The veggies in olive oil, this stuff in coconut oil. I only use a little bit because there's a lot of fat in the bacon and it renders down and makes it good. So we'll get that on the stove now and get that ready. And this is basically, I have this every morning at work, you know, mid-morning, so about 11 o'clock in the morning. There you go, guys. It only took about 7 minutes. That's including chopping up time and mixing. In the eggs, I just put salt and garlic. To the bacon, I put a little bit of smoked paprika. I normally don't do that, but today I thought I would. Something different. But yeah, I'll put that away and that'll last me 4 days. Probably 4 days because it's got a lot of bacon in it. More than I expected, but if you like bacon, well, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that's another meal I have throughout the day. Easy to make, easy to prep. Okay, we've done the veg, we've done the meat, we've done the eggs and bacon for breakfast. Now it's time for some snacks throughout the day. Well, this is just one snack I have. Just gotta grab one thing. Here we go. I've done this video before on this one, but I'll do it again. Oats, yogurt, cinnamon. This is cinnamon sugar, whatever. Just a bit of flavor. So mix it all up, make some oat pods. These are good for pre-workout meals. So eat it an hour and a half before your workout. It's got good carbs. The yogurt's got good protein. I use just Greek yogurt, plain, no flavor. Hence why I had the cinnamon, just to give it a bit of a kick. But yeah, 1/3 of a cup of oats, yogurt, cinnamon, done. Easy to do. I'll make one for you right now. All right, so oats, 1/3 of a cup, or just under, whatever you want to do. I generally have about that, just under 1/3 of a cup. Chuck that in. Add cinnamon, just a little bit. Give it a quick mix. Yogurt. You can have any yogurt, flavored yogurt, whatever you want. I just choose Greek yogurt because, I don't know, it's meant to be good for you. So I'll get that. So chuck that in. 2 teaspoons, 3, generally 4 teaspoons will do. Nice and flat. Yeah, put that back in there. Add a bit more cinnamon on top. And that's it. Easy, delicious. You can add fruit, berries, whatever you want to it. But that's an easy, light snack to make. Literally took, what, 45 seconds? So yeah, you can put that into your repertoire if you wish. Well, there it is, guys. There it is. My meats, veg, breakfast type thing, eggs and bacon. I've got 3 of these. I generally eat these when I have a big lifting day, like a back or a chest. And now that I've implemented legs, leg day, have one of them before training and I'm good to go. So it's pretty easy, all done in about an hour and just over an hour, I think, not even. And I'm done for the week. Snacks can also include just fruits. If you like muesli bars or protein bars, get them into you. I drink a lot of protein shakes, so I'll have 2 protein shakes a day, which yeah, helps me get through what I need to get through because of my workouts. So yeah, that's generally it. Pretty boring, pretty easy, but it's good for me and it might work for you. So thanks for watching that one. Also, just the reality of meal preps is the dishes you got to do afterwards. So be prepared for that. All right. There you go. Meal prep done. Done for the week. Say, you might probably go, hey, you ruined the steak by chopping it up like that. By chopping up all your food, so small. I do all that because I'm all about time saving. I work long hours and I train. I leave my house at 6 a.m. I don't get home till 6:30, sometimes 7 o'clock at night. So I'm all about cook it fast, eat it. Now, I could cook all my meats and everything now and just heat them up throughout the week, freeze it all, but I prefer to cook it when I get home and cook my lunch the next day when I get home at night. You don't have to do that. You can all just chuck it all in one pot and do it all together. That's fine. It's up to you. I've done that in the past, but I find this is a bit more better for me. More variety. I can choose what I want every single day instead of having the same thing every day. Yes, I have the same vegetables every day, but when I put the meat in, I can add different types of spices and sauces to it to make it more flavorful. Actually, I don't really have too many sauces these days. Occasionally I'll have a chili sauce or a satay sauce, but generally don't have too many sauces with it because it's just added calories that we don't want or need. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to try and do more videos about meal prepping and also some training. Really going to get into this training stuff this year. I'm enjoying it right now. At the moment I'm doing a 4 to 6 week high rep program. So I sort of injured my shoulder and my neck a bit, so I can't really lift overhead and too heavy. So I do lighter weights, higher reps. I range between 600 to 1,000 reps each training session, depending on the muscle group. So I get that done. I'm gonna try and film a little bit in the gym. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'll try and sneak it in, see where we go. But yeah, that's my goals for the year, is just to train harder, lose about 10 to 12 more kilos. I'm feeling good about myself. I feel great. Everyone's supporting still, so we're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope your 2020 has started off well. I hope you've kicking goals already. I hope your January was great. Hey, but if it wasn't, guess what? It's February. You can do it now. Start now. So let's all get together. Let's all smash this year out. Also, comment below if you have any suggestions for me, or if you think I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I'm all about learning, so teach me. I just want to know stuff. But if you have any questions, I may be able to help you. Go for it. Until then, I'll see you on the, what did I used to say? Oh yeah, flip side. Out.